Okay, what's going on, everybody? Here with another video. I had not been doing videos on this channel for a minute, but I'm gonna get back into it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Now, I joined Phil's live stream the other, I think it was Friday, because Jasmine Crockett, she lost in the primaries or something like that. So I made a comment, because Phil, was anti-Kamala, and he would, during the election cycle 2024, he made videos killing Kamala Harris every single night. So he made this video. He was talking about some black woman not voting or something like that. And then I said, well, you were the main one against Kamala and going against Kamala in the election. So he responds to it. I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to stop and, give my thoughts on what he said. It's not very long, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on what he said. Let's go.
Let me cook a little bit. And look, if you say something, I'm gonna cook you one way or another. I don't care. I don't care if you're talking. Be prepared for me to respond sometime. All right.
You ain't cooking nobody, bro. So you sitting there saying that you cooking. Who you cooking? Who you cooking? Anyway, come on.
During the 2024 election, let's talk about that. Matter of fact, let's talk about the conditions of the 2024 election or beforehand. Black Americans were being overwhelmed with immigrants being dumped into the cities where black people are at, and resources were being taken away from black people and given to people who just got there yesterday.
Okay, did that happen in every state in the U.S., or you just picking and choosing certain things that you report on and saying that all immigrants are taking resources away from black people? Because I don't think that they flooded the country. Now, they might have flooded some sections of the country, but they didn't flood all 50 states. Come on, let's go.
Okay. The policies of the Biden administration was mass illegal immigration. And it was affecting black people. Why would I support?
How was it affecting black people? How was it affecting black people? I'm sorry if you hear some stuff in the background outside. People are talking outside, so forgive me for that. But how was it affecting black people? Because you weren't really being specific. But continue.
More of that to harm black people. Now, if I thought about just myself, it don't affect me personally. It just don't affect me personally. But when you care about other black people, like in Chicago, and you care about other black people like in New York, and you were seeing all these crimes that was being done by these military-age males in these cities.
You care about people in Chicago, you care about people in New York, but what are you doing for those people you so-called care about? In Chicago and New York, what are you doing for them? Because you say you care about them. What are you doing for them, bro? Come on.
And you're thinking about our elderly who's not getting resources. You're thinking about the black homeless who's not getting resources. Let me tell you what Trump did do. Trump immediately stopped that. So now black Americans aren't dealing with mass flooded immigration into the cities where black people are at. So if you're going to ask me, would I choose more of that to harm black people versus stopping that? I'm going to choose stopping that all day long.
And they wasn't flooding they wasn't flooding every state. They was not flooding every state. Again, it was one certain area, and you're saying, oh, they're flooding the whole country with immigrants. They're flooding the whole country with immigrants. The jobs that black people don't want to do, the immigrants are going to do them. The jobs that the immigrants got, black people don't want them. So why are you upset that the immigrants are taking the jobs that black people don't want to do? Come on.
I have no problem saying I would choose to stop it. And did it stop? Yes, it stopped. Now, some other craziness happened with Trump, of course, but that may.
Oh, other craziness happened with Trump. And when Trump was doing all that crazy mess, did you call it out? You didn't call it out. You stayed silent. You was quiet about it, bruh. You was quiet about it. It was like, well, it don't affect black people. It don't affect black people. Anything Trump did that was crazy, you ain't say nothing. But again, night after night after night, I'm not a Kamala Harris fanboy. Not even at the slightest. Not a fanboy with her. But after watching what went on since 2025, she was more qualified than this man right here. But you push for Donald Trump to be elected. You push for that man to be elected. You told black people, don't vote for Kamala, don't vote, sit it out. She's not doing anything for black people. And how are you going to promise somebody something that they're not even in the office yet? Okay, the whole thing is they get voted in, then you put their foot on their necks. But anybody can promise you anything. Trump can promise you reparations, and then when he get in the office, he don't deliver. What you gonna do? So you gonna vote him out and put a Democrat in? Come on, bruh. Let's go.
Thing right there, what was happening to my people in these cities? No, I'm not going to support. I wouldn't get on this microphone and support 4 more years of that. No, sorry, I don't have no problem saying it. My people are being harmed financially. Then they came in here hostile. Hostile immigrants came in here talking crazy to black people. You're lazy, like talking crazy while they're taking.
Okay, that was one person that said, you're lazy. That was that one person. So that one person said, you're lazy. You're going to lump every single immigrant together and say, well, they've been doing harm to black people. All immigrants calling black people lazy. You take what one person says and then you say, oh, everybody is doing it. Come on. No, it was one person. And should he have said that? No. Wholeheartedly, he shouldn't have said that.
Your tax dollars. Why would I support that? I have no problem telling you what I did and what I said. It's all on tape. I ain't delete nothing. I'll tell you to your face, yes, I will always support my people. And if it takes Trump to stop my people from being harmed by the illegal immigrants that Biden and Harris brought in here, yeah. I support that all day long. So you didn't really cook when you said that.
First of all, who was trying to cook? I made a statement, said what I said. I didn't cook. I wasn't trying to cook. See, the thing is, I'm factual. Trump ain't stopped them immigrants for black people. Trump had an agenda. He had his own agenda. That's why he did that. You think Trump stopping the immigrants because he did it for black people? But this is the thing. Okay, I can just say that you are a Trump supporter. Just say you're from MAGA. Because you got all these other people that support Trump. You got the ABLs, the Brandon Tatums, and all these other people. All these so-called FBA, which is not even, there's no such thing as an FBA. It's a made-up term that coined by Tariq Nasheed. I'm going to get into that another time. But come on. You don't say I was trying to cook. I wasn't cooking anything. I stated facts. And like I said, There's things that I agree with Phil on, and there's things I disagree with Phil about. Like I said, I'm not 100%. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not going to sit there, and ride and live off of every word. Some stuff he says I don't agree with, and some things he does say I one hardly with 100%. So there's not no hate towards him, but come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Who we kidding? But that's all I wanted. I just wanted to respond to that because I just find it interesting that he had to respond to what I said. I mean, you killed Kamala every day during the 2024 election cycle. You killed Jasmine Crockett every day too. You killed her too. So this is nothing new from him. But leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Once again, like the video, comment, and subscribe.